check something here. Switch that off. What I forgot to do was make the card system audio. That's it. Okay, there we go. Right, we're ready to roll. Okay, first of all, guys, I put a link inside the chat box. Okay, that takes you to this document here. Okay, and in here what you will find is there's two links. Okay, there's a link going to the blog post over here. Okay, this has got all the steps that we're going to cover for the IFTTT strategy. Okay, for Tumblr Power Feed. Okay, we're going to go through that. We're going to talk through it, and I'll show you some examples of it as well if I fire up the IFTTT backlink commando. Just a reminder, if you bought WordPress, uninstall and reinstall from the same link, and you will find some extra SEO tabs in there, which includes the IFTTT Power Feed, Tumblr Power Feed, or whatever I called it. Okay. Just a moment here, and you can see I'll spend a bit of time, and I just keep adding stuff as the more I get into this particular strategy. And I'm going to try and make sense of as much of it as possible, but we will take some question and answers. Okay. I'm hoping that, you know, at least some of you have done that. This is a really on what we can do. Okay. Whereas before, when we were doing the IFTTT stuff, we had to be careful how much of that content was going to be like duplicate content getting into these different Web 2.0 sites. With the way that would be worth sharing, okay? This is good content. This is not spammy content. It's not content for just for getting backlinks. This is my main content over here. But anyway, what we've done is we put some RSS feeds in here. And then what we've done is make a list of authority content, okay? So in my niche, for example, for SEO stuff, then what I can do is, first of all, is to get their RSS feeds, okay? And then I can go and mash them as well. Okay, so what I can do then is take my feed from here, mash it with this one, take my feed from here again, and mash it really easily. Then you can mix in various RSS feeds, so it's not just one and one. You could do one of these and two of these. You can do three of these and three of these, whatever you want to do. What you just need to do. So when we have all this happening, when we have all these feeds happening, and we go over to the Power Feed strategy, what we can do then, just open IFTTT a second. Hopefully it's opened at the right one. What we can do then is every time you make some new content, and it's just happening all set and forget in the background. Okay, every single piece of it is happening set and forget in the background, and this is several variations. Okay, that will happen. It will kick off. The trigger will kick off if you post in WordPress, for example, if that's what you choose. It will kick strategy in here. Then it's so easy to be able to just create those IFTTT accounts. WordPress, it kicks off from here, or you can do it from your RSS feeds in here. Be kind enough to give us some, and we will cover that particular thing in one of the SEO. Ignore this stuff down here for now. We'll cover this a little bit later. This will just confuse you. This is just my random thinking in here. Okay, this is just the stuff I see as I'm going about doing stuff, and it's able to give me a sort of overview of things that we want automatically and rotate them and things like that. So that's something that we will be looking into before we do a proper launch of the IFTTT backlink commando. Okay, and anybody who has bought it so far, you will get grandfathered into the OTO2 final sort of version of that particular tool when we get into YouTube Live first. Okay, anyway, so that's what we're going to be working on with this. We're going to make this just brain dead easy for you to be able to do, so that it can grab the feeds from these places, it can grab the feeds from those places, and it just creates unlimited amounts. A little bit like the Web 2.0 commando, where we've got the 3 keyword variations. So if we had, if we had 10 modifiers, 10 keywords, and 10 locations, hundreds and hundreds of IFTTT accounts, and it's just SEO on steroids then at that point. But what we want to think about carefully is when we're using the IFTTT, this is something else I've been playing around with. Let me just see which one is. I put the links in here for the anchor text. We need to be careful that we're mixing this up with every single post. It's going to be picked up by IFTTT. Okay, because we're taking their RSS feed, and it's going to post into your Web 2.0 sites that have been created with this software. web properties, okay? It's either going to your YouTube channel, a YouTube video, it's either going to WordPress post, your homepage or whatever, but what you might want to consider as well is just have it diverted over to a Hangout or to a YouTube video, which is what I'll be testing this week, and that way you're using your videos as a tier 1, okay? And that way it's going to be much, much safer as well, rather than link just straight to your money pages or your money sites or whatever. That way it might be a little bit more sort of carefully, quite a bit. And I'm really working very, very hard on high quality links but low volume. And I'm talking about good quality page rank kind of links. Okay, so this comes back over to the strategy as well, because this is where it really, really kicked off for me to, okay. So I've got one, for example, from that PR. I think it's far more sensible just to be, okay. So what you need to do, if you want to do that, I mean, if you're going to pay something like $175 like I did for this PR5 Tumblr, then I want to use it more than one time. So when I've got my accounts created, and hopefully it's not going to stick for too long. Yeah, hold on a second. I need to stop that bulk account creator. Oh, damn it. No, it's sticking on me right now. Maybe resources in my computer. If you double click on this, then you can change the username and password, or you can go in and do it inside Google Chrome or Firefox when you log into IFTTT. That way, you can reuse your Tumblr blog several times, okay? I did a free tool that we gave away the other day. I'll just go over to the actual page. Just go to the site. And you can download, what this one is doing is from Blogger, okay? What you can do with that optimized Blogger, I'm going to do a whole series of Blogger SEO stuff. I've been digging into that as well. If you go over to the homepage of the site, you can click on here. Only it's just using Blogger, okay? So it will be Blogger instead of Tumblr in this situation, or some domain authority as well. And that could be a really, really effective way to do it as well. So basically what we can do with this, included here, I haven't included Blogger in here, okay? And that is deliberately done so that we can do exactly the same thing with Blogger, and we're keeping Tumblr and Blogger completely apart, okay? It's already the same strategy, and do it with Blogger as well, okay? And that way we're keeping things nice and clean and separated at the same time. So there's two ways that we can use this, okay? I think, you know, it needs to be addressed right now.
Lee Hart would like to know if there's a diagram for the strategy. He's having a hard time visualizing the structure that you're talking about.
If you go to the blog post and you look here, that is your diagram. That is your diagram. That is exactly what's happening. You don't need me to make any clever mind maps or anything. IFTTT have done it, and we're rotating. So this one, this AnthonyHayes.me site for the RSS feed will get mashed up with this main site from Moz. Will get mashed up with this RSS from Search.
Colleen would like to know if you'd come to Melbourne, Australia and do a live conference about SEO.
Yeah, I would love to. If you're gonna, you have to pay for the hotel and the flights. Yeah, I'll come. Actually, I was thinking about doing some stuff in Thailand. We were thinking to put it together in Thailand, but I'm not if it's happening this week. Well, you can see there's a huge variety. Okay, it's just hangout stuff where we're talking into place, you know, high page authority, high domain authority, new stuff. Thanks. What we will see Tuesday, I want to talk about mass media SEO. I want to talk about our plans. I want to talk about the progress that we've made so far. I want to tell you what's coming up, and we will do a little bit of optimization stuff to press release.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.